What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Thank you for tuning in. This video is really cool, really interesting. To my left is a friend of mine. He is Jafar Wheel. You don't really see that often, but look at this. He's using a proxy card. I gave him shit for it, just in a joking way. I was like, who the hell is using proxies? Like, the chapter's almost over, kind of thing. But, I mean, if you're just trying out a deck just for the fun of it, I mean, if you don't have all the cards, I guess it's not so bad. But it did catch me off guard personally. But yeah, Jafar Wheel against me, Ruby Amethyst, the evasive one, obviously. I didn't have such a good start as you guys can see on turn two. I only played a Diablo when I could have probably done something else. But him going first is such an advantage. That new dragon, Genie, if you guys know where he's from, let me know. Because honestly, I thought he was just like Genie from Aladdin, but I'm wrong. I don't think I've seen that character. But it's such a great addition, especially to the Jafar wheel. And that the octopus too, he could gain nine attack in your turn if you wheel, because it's like one attack plus one draw, that's two, and then you draw seven with wheel, so that's nine. That thing can take out a manor by itself. It's crazy good. Pretty much can take out any threat that you have exerted. So it's a really great addition to Jafar Wheel, in my opinion. Wasn't really expecting this deck. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think it's the first time I go against this deck. I've seen people played it. I've seen videos on it, but I haven't really gone against it, especially with this new set and having the new cards. He's just showing off his his hand because he has Shift Jafar with wheel, and he's just gonna go off. And he has a lot of characters on the field, so he's just gonna be questing and gaining lore like crazy. Um, at this point right now, when I played Genie, I was like, oh wait, it's Jafar wheel. Why am I drawing? I'm just gonna discard all the cards. That's when I was like, dude, completely off guard. Just seeing Jafar, I don't know. I didn't think about, oh, it's Jafar wheel. For some reason, I know, I know, it doesn't make sense, but I was just like, if he has it, he has it. He's strength, getting rid of my Genie. Well, not getting rid of it, but doing 3 damage, which is still really good. Then he quests for, I mean, well, not quest, but he gains 7 lore because he drew 7 times, and then he passes turn. And he gets rid of my Dragon's Fire, which is the card I really needed to get rid of his Jafar. 1B prep, which I couldn't use it anyways. I'm not there yet. But I was like, damn. And I was hoping for a grab to boost up my Genie and get rid of his Jafar. But unfortunately, I did not have it. And I was like, that Jafar's a problem. Because if he gets another wheel, or he gets like friends or the lamp, and he just starts drawing and questing, it's GG, especially because Jafar's evasive. It looks like a really good deck. Looks like a really fun deck. I've personally never tried running it. I don't even think I have 4 copies of that Jafar. Simply because I was never interested. But yeah. So he's at 8. I'm at 1. I'm going to 5. But you know, I can't really do much with that Jafar. I don't really want to be spending the time just drawing. Um, I play Elsa, exerting his octopus, getting rid of it, and I did not want it to get rid of his or challenge his Jafar, because I'm like, even with Jafar and Elsa, it's only 4 damage, and he has five willpower. So I was like, okay, maybe I should have, to be honest, but I was hoping to see a crab and just get rid of it with 1 swing instead of doing like 3 swings. But yeah, I messed up. I really thought he was gonna quest and then do his draw stuff, but he didn't. He played 4 for Genie, 2 for the lamp, and obviously with the lamp he's able to bounce stuff, which is really good. But he sings A Whole New World again, going to 15, and this is when I was like, I messed up. I should have just done some damage, because if I see another Elsa or Peter Pan, I'm able to get rid of that Jafar, obviously. Then he bounces. He draws 2 with the lamp and bounces my genie. Again, I'm hoping for a crab just to be able to get rid of the Jafar. But honestly, right now it doesn't really matter, because even if I summon the crab, get rid of Jafar, he still has genie where he could just win. I need a brawl. I pretty much need all the perfect cards, but he's already at, like, 18. So I have to be entering everything every turn. Um, I do see the brawl. I have the Peter Pan, but cannot get rid of the the Jafar. And this is why I should have done damage to it on the previous turn. I would have been able to get rid of it. But then he just showed me all the card draw that he had, and he was just like, it's GG's. And I'm like, yeah, it is GG's. So we go to game 2. Game 1, he dominated, completely dominated. Going first helps out a lot. And I was just like, dang, it is what it is. In this match, you're gonna see where it's very situational, whether if you should have Medusa or Tremaine. I think Medusa is a really good choice right now, because Amber Steel aggro is almost everywhere. And for Diablo too, you want to be able to target that character. For Beast, there's many good characters that you can target with Medusa. Even if people are still using Robin Hood, such a great target. But Tremaine is also good, especially for red blue. They usually just summon Shark, pass on turn 6, and you want to be able to Tremaine it. Obviously, with Medusa, you won't be able to. And in this situation, this is where Tremaine would have come in handy, and you're going to see in a minute. I'm questing, because I'm like, if you challenge me, that's fine. But I know you won't, because you want your Jafar to survive. Obviously, you want to shift, which makes perfect sense. Um, I should have saved that crab, now that I think about it. But or just play it so that way I could bounce it or run into it like any other character, powering up my evasive and getting rid of Jafar. But again, looking back at this gameplay, I'm noticing like all the misplays I did, which is kind of good. I like to be able to upload content, whether I win or lose, but also I feel like just as I'm doing the commentary, I'm able to see plays that I didn't really get to see in the beginning. That lamp is so broken, dude. Like, it's such a broken card. No wonder it's uninkable. And Jafar Wheel, I feel like it has a good amount of potential. Uh, he pretty much cleared out my board, bouncing Genie. He doesn't really care if I get the card draw, because he's just gonna discard it anyways. I play Elsa, getting rid of a Jafar, because I don't want him to be able to shift, at least not now. So right now I'm just trying to control the board as much as possible before he shift his Jafar and he sings A Whole New World and just popping off. But I'm going at 5 ink. Well, I am at 5 ink, going to 6, which is really good, because, if he wills me into a beat prep, I'm able to use it. Right here, for 3, I play Peter Pan, being able to take out his Genie if I want to. I kind of don't, but I kind of do. But I'm like, you know what, whatever. The least character, the better. And I ink Friends only because I'm like, if he shift and has A Whole New World, it's a GG's. I had 3 genies, 3 uninkables, 3 genies. I don't even run like a crazy amount of uninkables. I think I only run 12. And I already had 3. The cool thing is that he spent most of his ink just shifting and doing his stuff. he does pop off the lamp, gaining 2 more lore. And I'm like, all right, cool. And this is where I top deck Medusa. I remember clearly, and I was like, I wish it was a Tremaine. And no B preps, which sucks. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the same mistake as last time. I'm gonna put 2 damage into Jafar just in case if I see something else. I could see Peter Pan with Genie and gives a rush, and I'm able to do it. He does sings with Jafar friends. Look at that. He has like 11 cards in hand. It's crazy. And he got 2 more lore just by singing friends. Plays Genie, gets another lore because he drew a card. And he also played Pete, just being able to negate all my actions, so that way if I do have B prep, I'm not able to play it at all. So I'm like, that was good. And right here I'm like, it's looking like a GG. If he has another wheel, that's it. I asked him, I'm like, do you have another wheel? He was like, nope. And I believed him. I was like, all right, well, let's play it out. Is even though it's looking like you're dominating, and even though you have like 10 cards in hand. But yeah, drop a like, comment, and also subscribe. I'll be posting more. I'm trying to post at least 5 videos a week, maybe 4, but I am shooting for that 5, so I'm able to just put out more content. And I am trying out different decks, so that way it doesn't get so still and so boring. But right here, I'm debating whether I should attack it. And I'm like, you know what? I'll do 2 more damage, but my Elsa dies. And I'm just trying to see if I could do something. And then he sings with his Jafar, draws 2 more cards, gains 2 more lore. Then sings with Pete, drawing 2 more cards. And he topped it. Well, not topped it, but he drew into his whole new world. And he could just hardcast it and win. GG's. I think he got it with Mulan, which is so good. But yeah, GG's. Shout out to the homie. Jafar Wheel took it, dominated, and he did really good on the tournament too. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.